Hi everyone. Today I'm going to be going through the new changes and improvements to the contact group members table as part of our March 2021 release. I'm so really excited to show you some of the new updates to make it faster and more efficient for you to manage and edit your contact group members. And this has really just enhanced the user experience of the contact group members table, so it hasn't changed any functionality. The goal is just to make it easier for you to edit, manage, and view your contact group members. So I'm going to start this demo in this contact groups module. And for their demo purposes, I've already created a contact group called Embassy Weekly Newsletter. So this enhancement will be applicable to all new and existing contact group members. So all of your old contact groups will have all of these new enhancements already automatically added and updated. So here's the contact group members table, which is primarily the bulk of these enhancements. So I'm going to expand all of the columns to make it easier for you to read them. But essentially, as part of this update, we have added a few new fields, changed some existing ones, added a search bar, and also gave you the ability to sort and edit. So I'm going to touch upon each of these updates in detail. So let's first start with the new columns. So the title field has been added to the contact group members table. So you can easily see the job title of each contact. Also, primary organization has been added. So you can see the primary organization the contact belongs to for each contact group member. And contact of is also another field that has been added to the table, so you can see which section the contact belongs to. So these three new fields have been highly requested to be added to the table. This enhancement was actually very highly requested from all of you users in the field, so we're really happy that we're finally able to develop it so you can start using it as soon as possible and hopefully benefit it tremendously. So also some fields have been edited and improved, and the first one I'll touch upon is this first name and last name column. So if you can recall before, the fields for contacts were just contact name. So it had first name and last name combined into one column, which made it rather difficult to sort of isolate between the two. So now there's a separate column for each first name and last name, making it easier for you to isolate between in case you wanted to sort by first name or sort by last name, or search with a certain keyword in one of the name fields. And also each contact first name and last name is hyperlinked. So you can click into it and be taken directly to their contact record. In case you wanted to make any detailed edits to maybe an organization, if you wanted to re-add primary organization, maybe deactivate the contact, upload an image, chatter, anything you would like to edit from the contact record, you'll be taken to in just a click, so you don't have to navigate to the contacts module and search for that particular contact. So that's helpful with the hyperlink. Another updated column is this preferred email column. So before it was labeled as just email, so we changed it to preferred email to clarify it a bit more, so users know exactly which email is in this column. So those are the updates to the field in the contact group table. The next enhancement I would like to go over is the search bar. So you will be able to search for keywords for the fields in the contact group member table. So you can search keywords in the following fields. So as you're typing keywords, the CRM will pull data from the title, first name, last name, organization, and contact of fields. So for example, if I'm typing in science, or if I'm starting to type in science, you can see here Marie Curie's title is physicist. However, her organization is part of Scientists of the World, so it returns results there. So that's really great. You can kind of have a more holistic search here. If I wanted to type in Hogwarts, let's say, I can see that Harry Potter and Severus Snape are both subscribed to our weekly newsletter. Can also search by first name. Let's type in Helen Keller. And one thing that I'll actually segue right to, besides the search table, is next will be inline editing. So I noticed here that Helen Keller's name is spelt wrong. So rather than going to the contact module, finding Helen Keller's contact record, or even clicking directly into her here, I can scroll all the way to the end, click this down arrow, and click Edit Contact Data. And a window will pop up for me to edit any field in her contact record. So not just fields in the contact group members table, all the fields as part of her record. I can edit the misspelling and click Save. And as you can see, it updated in real time, where I can see her name is now spelt correctly, so I don't have to worry anymore. So with any of these contacts, you can make any edits with this edit contact data. So for another example, let's say Snow White, she's listed as a queen. Maybe I want to change her to princess by clicking the down arrow and edit contact data on her row. And, oops, it's title. Scrolling down to title, changing it to princess. And again, it will update in real time, as you can see right here. So you can make any edits to any field in the contact record, again, even if it's not displayed in the table. And what you can also do with this down arrow is edit contact group member. So this will make updates to the contact group status. So affiliation status, if they're an applicant, participant, past participant, and the start and end date of their membership to the contact group. So you have the option to do that directly from the table, making it a lot easier to manage your data. And you can also click the down arrow to delete a contact group member as well, to make it easier to individually delete a record. One of the most exciting things, I think, in my opinion, will be the ability to sort. So as you can recall before, it was rather difficult and very limited to sort on contact group member fields. But now you'll have the option to sort on every single field in the table. So you can sort alphabetically, both ascending and descending. So you want to sort alphabetically by title. You can see here it goes from A to S, since we don't have anything past S. You can sort alphabetically by first name. So now all the first names are in alphabetical order. If you prefer last name, you can do the same. Of course, you can sort descending as well if you would desire. So it just makes it a little bit more visually appealing and a lot easier to look at everything if it's alphabetically, in my opinion. So hopefully this is a game changer, and hopefully this makes it easier for you to manage your data. And the last thing I want to go over is page length. So you do have the ability to adjust the page length to either 10, 25, 50, 100, or 1,000, since we know a lot of contact groups can approach the 5,000 limit. So right now the page length for my contact group is 10. So if I wanted to view the last contact group member, I would click next to be taken to the last page. I can always go previous. And if you have multiple pages, you can go to the first and the last easily, which is really beneficial when you're sorting and you have a lot of contact group members. But I do want to mention that if you do have a contact group with many members, let's say close to 5,000, if you do have the page length as 1,000, it might be a little bit slow in CRM to load the data, but don't worry there. Every functionality will operate the same way. It just might take a few moments longer since it is pulling so much data. So no worries on that, but really hope that the page length makes it easier for you to look at all or as little as contacts as you need to view at once. But that concludes our enhancements and improvements to the contact group members table. Again, really hope that this makes it easier to manage and view all of your contact group data. Hope you enjoyed this video, and please let us know what you think about these enhancements in CRM HQ Chatter. We would love to hear from you, but thanks for tuning in.